Hello everyone, this is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, September 15th. And this passage kind of jumps on to what we spoke about last week. Last week we talked about hoarders and saving up wealth and putting our value in possessions and wealth and not really being a child of God. This one kind of goes a different way. It's Ecclesiastes 2 verses 17 through 26. Ecclesiastes 2 verses 17 through 26. And as you read this, it's King Solomon. We know King Solomon through his wisdom. But this passage kind of needs to be read like you're reading out loud to yourself. It's kind of like talking through an issue. And that's what King Solomon's doing here. He's talking through an issue. And I'm sure all of us at one point or another kind of did the pros and cons and was talking through an issue and trying to figure out a solution. And this passage can actually be broken up into two parts, and you'll see one part and then there's another part. So for those of you who are going to be in my Sunday school class or try to figure out where this passage breaks up from one part to another part, and what are the two differences in that part, and does that make sense with someone trying to talk something out or talk something through to get a solution or looking for a resolution. Again, we think of King Solomon, we think of wisdom. When the passage starts out, so I hated life. So that's how the passage starts out. So I hated life. And it made me think of people with their daily commutes to work, especially in the big city. And that's kind of what I imagined. I've been to New York City and Manhattan during rush hour, people going to work or coming home from work, and just the expressions you saw on people's faces, the mentality as people just going through, and it kind of makes you think definitely about the first part of this passage. And if that's the whole point in life, I heard the saying, life sucks, then you die. And that kind of goes with the whole, so I hated life mentality. So we see King Solomon, though, coming to a resolution or an understanding of what it all meant or what it all means. And he's sharing that. And that's what I want you to look at this. Look at this passage, try to figure out where it breaks up. What's the first part kind of saying, and how does that work with the whole idea of our daily routine, our daily rut, how we carry ourselves. People work to save up to retire, and how does this play with that? And then the second part, where we get a better understanding of really what life is all about. And King Solomon does give us a lot of wisdom about how we should live life and what life's all about. So that's what I'm looking for. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verses 17 through 26. Read it through. If you read it out loud like someone's just battling with themselves, and see what you come up with, and that's what we'll be talking about. So until then, take care and be safe.